Hi everybody, it's Elizabeth Baker. I'm your instructor for English 111 online. I'm really excited to have you taking my class this semester, and I want to show you around our Blackboard course. So come along with me as we scroll through and figure out how to navigate English 111, writing, and inquiry. If you're new to Blackboard, I would suggest that you check out JOLT's page, that's the Jaguar Office of Learning and Technology, and see what they have to offer you if you're not familiar with Blackboard. For those of you who are familiar or who are pretty tech savvy, this really shouldn't be hard to navigate. So I'm excited to have you. What you see in front of you right here is the announcements page. And I will post videos and other announcements at least once a week right here on this page. And the announcements page should be our home page. So that's where you should see this every time you log into Blackboard. The colors may be different depending on what section you're in, but the information is exactly the same. I have student preview mode on. Mine looks different from yours, so I've tried to make it so that when we navigate through this, it will look just like your screen. Okay, so over here on the left, this is going to be our toolbar, and we'll go through all of this and see what it is that you need to click on to do different things in the course. So again, this is our announcements page. The first thing I'd like for you to do is click on syllabus. And that's going to take us to the syllabus page where there's a lot of good information. Much of it you will have to read and respond to. So first of all, your syllabus is right here. You'll click on that link and it opens into a Word doc, and you'll need to read through that carefully for all of my policies in the course and what English 111 is really all about. The next thing down is our student acknowledgement form, and you will have to click on this. It should bring up the acknowledgement form and you can fill it out, or you can, I'll show you another link to get to it, but the student acknowledgement form is something that you have to fill out once you have completed reading the syllabus. Also on this page, you'll see our general policies, academic integrity, confidentiality, disability services, etc. Next on the left, you'll see the My Instructor tab, and that's all about me. So this is, I am Elizabeth Baker. My office is in STEAM B132B, but please note this important point. I only teach online in the summer, so I don't have office hours. So the best way to get me is by email. If you need to speak with me, we can set up a phone conference, but generally I communicate with my students via email during the summer. And then you can also read a little bit about me here. Okay, the enrollment verification quiz is something that's required for everyone to do. You have to complete this so that I know that you are present in the course. If you do not complete the enrollment verification quiz, then I will have to report you to the registrar as never having attended my class. And you'll see the deadline right here on the first line. Next down is my textbook, and I have uploaded images here of what your book should look like. You may have a different edition of the Norton Field Guide. It should at least be the 4th edition, if not the 5th, and the Little Seagull Handbook. Okay, Course Navigation Guide is next. That gives you faculty information. Again, email is the quickest way to reach me. It talks about the syllabus, the announcements, weekly assignments, the discussion board, resources, and other things that you should know. So you should scroll through that and read it very carefully. Right here is our course schedule. And I have worked hard to divide everything as much as I can into the 8 weeks we have provided for this course. And you'll notice that the first week is longer than other weeks, and that's because we start on the first day of classes on a Thursday. So our first week runs from Thursday to the next Sunday. And you'll see that some of these are divided into sections. So here, if we look at week 1, for example, the first thing you do is read the syllabus and all information on the website. And then over here, I tell you what's due. Down here, in the next little box, this is your reading that's due, and then you have a quiz on that. All of this in the first week. And I'm sorry, but it's fast track. And it is summer, so we have a lot to do in a short amount of time. I've divided it up 2 blocks for each week so that you can kind of see what you need to do first and second. So in week 2, you'll see that you have reading to do, and then a 1-page process reflection paper. And then the next part of the week, same all of week 2, but still the second part of the week, you'll then go and read these chapters provided here, and then revise your paper. And that's kind of how each week works. We've got it the first part of the week and then sort of the second part of the week. And it'll make more sense as we get in and look at the weekly assignments. But I encourage you to sorry to keep scrolling up and down, every deadline and due date is on this, so I would suggest that you print it out or take a look at it very carefully and write these notes or due dates in your planner, or log them in your phone's calendar. So that's our course schedule. Then each week you'll click on weekly assignments, and we only see week 1 here because that's the only thing that I'm posting right now. We have a lot of work to do, but you have to be present in the class each week. Therefore, I do not allow you in the summer to work ahead. I really want you to work in the week that we have. So for week 1, we click here on the module, and you'll see the list of what is due. Then I have links for where to go to access your assignments. So again, you have to fill out your view your student acknowledgement form. Here's our introductory discussion board, and then you also have a quiz on the readings. So you'll see in week 2 will appear here, then week 3, week 4, etc. And again, I really don't want anybody working ahead if possible so that we can all stay at the same pace. And you are welcome to email me if you have questions about that. Next is our discussion board. You can click here and see the discussion board forums, and we'll get to this a little bit more later, but that's how you access the discussion board. And then we have discussion board instructions. And I've loaded these so that you can see the rubric and how we grade discussion boards. All of that's there. Over here, you'll see that we have sample papers provided, resources, a link to your JCC email. This is how you access your grades. So when there are things that are due, so as you can see, like week 1 quiz is due May 26th. It says it's upcoming. And then when it's graded, when you've completed it and it's graded, your grade will appear right here. That's how you access that. And then if you need to purchase your books, you can do that from Barnes & Noble here. And then Blackboard help if you have questions there. So I'm going to go back to what's our home page, which is announcements, and there's nothing there yet, but there will be. So I hope this helps you navigate English 111, and please email me if you have any questions. I'm excited to be teaching you.